I'm Bill Till, one of the co-owner of the Golden Ox restaurant. We're here in the Kansas City West Bottoms, just where the Missouri and Kansas River come together in the old Kansas City stockyards. The Golden Ox was founded in 1949, May of 1949, and it was built by the Stockyard Company. They wanted to have a place where the ranchers that brought their cattle and the people that worked down here could have a good place to eat. And they weren't satisfied with anything that was in the stockyard, so they decided they'd build their own restaurant here. We have a lot of customers that have been friends for a very long time, and a lot of people that have ties to the old stockyards, and they'll tell us stories. I used to bring cattle here with my granddad in the 60s or 50s or whatever. So we have a lot of that, but then we also have a lot of people who have heard about the restaurant and heard about the stockyards, who are younger people or maybe people from out of town who want to just come here to experience what it's like to go to an old style steakhouse and come down to the West Bottoms where the stockyards once existed.
I'd say 60%, 70% of our menu is about beef. I mean, you have to have high quality. We use high grade Angus. It's important we cut our own beef. To us, that's a very, very vital thing. Instead of buying it already cut and packaged, come in here now. And that's a way to do it, but we spend extra money with the quality of the beef. We still charcoal grill it. It's not over gas, so it's going to give that flavor. And you're going to get that marbling that's able to give it that flavor from the strip, the ribeye, and the tops.
You know, you're out on the farm in western Kansas or Nebraska or somewhere, and you're raising these cattle. And sometimes it might be hard to focus on, where it really goes and what happens to these cattle that we raise. And they could come to the Golden Ox and they could see that end product of all their work and the result of their labor on the plate, and they can see people coming in from the city and enjoying that product that they raised out on their farm. So I think it's a great representation from that standpoint.
Well, I think it's not only the oldest steakhouse, but it's traditional in what it does. It stays true to what it is. It's not trying to evolve, and we're not trying to change the windows and make it lighter because the last 10 years somebody said, well, you need to open the restaurants up and need to have more sunlight coming in. No, I mean, we are who we are, and we're proud of that. And I think that's important to sustain that. And the customer comes in here, wants that history. This is one of few restaurants that can sustain itself and has sustained itself for over 60-some years.
We'd like to be right here and keep this place alive and going, and be a little bit of a part of the history of Kansas City and part of the history of the stockyards, and remain kind of a little bit of a museum and a showpiece for what Kansas City used to be like.